Hi guys, welcome to Ambafx weekly Forex forecast. This week we have many activities this week, but let's check the fundamental first before we continue with the technical. So last week we saw few fundamental that move the market. So I think the significant one we saw last week was the AUD cash rate and the rate statement. Then on Friday, there's a release of the core PPI. That is the producer price index. So the price of commodity at the producer level. So what we saw there last week was that it came out better than expected. As you can see, from 0.2 to 0.4%. As you can see, that's a massive. That's massive. Sorry, from 0.2 to 0.3, that one too is massive. Then from 56 to that's the prelim. So from 56.9 to 59.1, that one too is massive. So this PPI to their inflation measure, so they use it to measure inflation. So to this week, let's see the fundamental we have this week. I think this week is a very busy week in the forex market, so you have to take your position. You have to with caution, so you don't have to just go in everything. So you just have to uh take caution this week in taking your position and know the right pair you take, because we have a lot of volatility to be coming into the market this week. So on Monday 8 a.m. That's Nigerian time anyway. So we have the GDP, that's month over month of the pounds, of the Great Britain pounds. So they are predicting 0.4%. So let's see how it goes there. So on Monday too, we have the Canadian, that is Bank of Canada governor. So what to speak there. So let's see how it goes. But these ones are just minor, so they are not something to be panic about us. So on Tuesday, this one is something to focus about, and then to a little bit panic, not really panic, but the PPI information on Friday, that's Friday last week, who tells us a lot about the CPI, because we have CPI on Tuesday. And if you check this PPI, you see that the result came out better than expected. So if you check the let's on Tuesday, we have the CPI news. So this one, as the PPI, the price at the producer level increase. I think at the consumer level it should also increase. That's the CPI, that's consumer price index. So this one, I think this one should come out better than expected too. So we should be expecting a stronger dollar. We should be expecting a rally in the SY. And this is just my opinion based on what I saw earlier on the PPI, and then I use it, and due to some past results that has um did similar thing, and this might actually change, but due to my personal opinion, I think the CPI should come out better than expected. So but let's see how it goes right there. So on Wednesday we have the FOMC, the rate statement. So they still want to increase the interest rate by 50 basis points. That is from 4%, they want to go to 4.50. So I think the Fed are not tired. I think I put something like the Fed are tired to increase the interest rate, but I see now, I think they are not tired of increasing the interest rate. So they want to go for 50 basis points once more. So this thing can, like in one way or the other, predict the market behavior of the US dollar, because it's always say that buy the rumor and sell the news. So the rumor of the 50 basis point might actually comes into the market and you see a rally in the US dollar, especially when we have the PPI coming better than expected last week. And if we now see the result of the CPI, which comes out better than expected, that is might have a very stronger dollar this coming week. So on Thursday we have the AUD unemployment rate and the employment change. So let's see how it goes there. So on Thursday too, we have a very big one, the restatement of the Swiss franc. So let's wait for that one too, as you know that Swiss franc is also a safe haven currency. So anything happen in the US dollar might actually affect the Swiss franc. On Thursday too, we have the euro. So that Thursday is a very a big day this week. So Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So that's why I said this week is a very big week in the financial market. We'll see a lot of volatility coming into the market. So you guys reduce your risk, and then just go for 1:5, 1 and use a very good stop loss that won't take you out and you lose your account. So because there will be a big move this week in the forex market. So on Thursday we have the monetary policy of the Swiss franc, and then we have the USD correlated sales too, and the Empire State Manufacturing Index. Then we have the euro monetary policy too. Those they want to go for 50 basis point rate hike. On Friday, on euro we have the French flash service payment and the German. So DBP2 we have the manufacturing PMI on Friday. So the second one we will concentrate on is the US dollar. So we'll have a big move in US dollar pairs this week, and then maybe later at the end of the week, like Thursday, I think the euro too will move massively. We'll have a very big volatility in euro too. So let's go to the technical aspect. As you all see, last week we talked about the DSY being on the support level. Then on Thursday, okay, on let's say last week Thursday, Sunday, I told you guys that if the DSY close above this area, that is the daily candle close, then dollar is still strong. So the next day we saw that dollar rallied to the upside. Then on Wednesday we have a move to the downside. That's Wednesday, Thursday we have a move to the downside. But on Friday, after the release of the CPI, we have this bullish candle close. So which tells us that what we are predicting on US dollar, that is the US dollar rally, might actually come to pass, because this one closes bullish, and if you look at it, it's a reversal pattern. So it's a reversal candlestick. So it more looks like doji or hammer candle. So what really happened here is that on Monday, if the Monday candle closes bullish, then we have a move to the upside in the SY. And then another thing I want you to know that is it did not close below this low, so it closed easier. So there is a big opportunity that it will continue rally to the upside on DSY. So there's a big this is that will continue rally to the upside. So let's see how it goes right there. But if we now see the Monday candle closes below this level, that is that dollar strength has been terminated. Hope you understand. But if it's say above this level, then we still have a significant dollar strength to the upside. So let's see how it goes right there. So the first pair we want to check right there is DBP USD. So on the DBP USD, as you can see, we are the resistance level already. So this is the resistance level on the DBP USD. As you can see, we have a rejection to the downside here, a big sell off to the downside. This is amidst the COVID-19 sell off to see. So here too, we are seeing a sign of a rejection at this particular area, which tells us that the prediction on the USD strength is still somehow valid at this particular area. But what I'm looking at is for it to reject at this particular area and then hit this level, then we might see a what we call a rejection at this particular level. So let's go to the 4-hour time frame. So the 4 hours time frame, we saw a rejection at this particular area last week, and then as you can see, this is a reversal candle stick. So going on to this week, I'm looking at DBP USD to come and hit this level first. So then maybe this can happen on Monday, then it will come and hit this level. Maybe on Tuesday we might see a rejection, or we might see a break to the downside. That is after the PPI, after the CPI. So what I'm looking at, this is my target actually, and this might happen maybe in the next week or next couple of weeks. But if we see that DBP USD close above this particular level, then this one has been invalidated. Maybe on Monday or Tuesday, if it's close above the level, that means that it has break this particular resistance. That means that it has break the resistance at this area. If we see DBP USD closes above this particular high, but if it didn't close above that particular high, then we tell us that this also looks like a double top to me. That's the first one, the second top. So it looks like a double top to me. So let's see how it goes right there this particular week. But this is my target. My target is at 1.17949. So let's go to USD JPY. So USD JPY, due to the prediction of the dollar rally and to the result of the PPI, I'm still focusing on US dollar strength. So on USD JPY, I'm looking at a breakout at this particular area, and this is a chart pattern. We have something like we usually call a fake breakout at this particular area. So this is my prediction. I'm open for it to break this particular level, retest, and then my target at 142.303. And if you want to trade this kind of pattern, this is the ideal place to put your take profit. And if it go below this level, there are two things that I'm expecting. If it didn't break out at this area, if it comes here and form a double bottom, and we might see a rejection to the upside at that level. But if it moves below this particular support level, it means that the USD strength is no more valid. So any adjustment you see from this place to this place is an opportunity for you to look for a bullish setup. But if it break below 130 zone, then it means that US dollar is the bullish sentiment on US dollar is no more it's no more valid. So the next pair we want to check is AUD USD. AUD USD. Last week we talked about it being. This is where we did the last week analysis. This is where we did last week analysis, which I told you guys that this is my entry. I enter the sell position from here, then take my profits around this particular area before it actually reverse. This week too, our sentiments still remain to the downside on AUD USD. So if you check this thing, I think we have something like head and shoulder at this particular level. So head and shoulder at the resistance level is a double confirmation, which tells you that we might have a reversal to the downside. So let's see how it goes right there. So this is what I'm looking at this week to trade this week. This is head and shoulder. If I say rejection here, and then if you also zoom it further, you will see that there is a formation of double top at the 4-hour candle. Let's zoom it very well. As you can see, this is a significant double top. So the first one and the second top. So if we see a rejection to the downside, so this is the first take profit at 0.66937. But if we have a break to the if we break this level, that means that the USD strength is no more sustainable. So which means that we can wait for retest and then push to the upside. So what we are really looking on AUD USD is to the downside. So let's eliminate this. So on AUD USD, my target is 0.64818. That's my target on the AUD USD. So far, it has not break this zone, so I'm still looking for it to for the movement to the downside at that particular level, because we are still in the resistance level. As you can see, the resistance level we marked last week, we are still around that particular area. So I'm looking for a decline on AUD, especially when it has formed a head and shoulder on the resistance level, and coupled with the result released last week, that's the PPI result, and the CPI that's going to come in on Tuesday, then coupled with the 50 basis points hike on the interest rate. So the rumor might also help the US dollar strength this particular week. So I might be wrong though. If we see the dollar weakness, that means that this particular resistance will break, and some other USD pair too that is at the resistance will break to the upside. Then you do what you follow the trend. So on USD card, US dollar, Canadian dollar, and Canadian dollar is one of the currency I'll be going against. That is trading the Canadian dollar weakness. So what I'm looking at on USD card is a few retracement to the downside and then a move to the upside, which my target is at 1.140861. So if I see a move below this level, then I'm not going in on this particular pair again. So this is what I'm looking at, a move to the downside. That is a retracement. So any retracement you see from here that is stay above this line is an opportunity for you to buy the US dollar, Canadian dollar. So the next pair we want to check is DBP JPY. So if you check this DBP JPY, as you can see, this is the support level. So here we see the resistance here, that is the trendline resistance, and then it's did what, there is a lot of rally at this area, so we have a lot of ranging at this particular area. So at the end of the range, it break out of the range. So what I'm looking at on TPJPY is it has break this particular resistance level of the trend line. So what I'm looking at is you can have a few retracement, then a move to the what, to the upside, that is to 171.404. So as I said on CAD-JPY, that is one of the pair I want to trade against this week. That is if you check the oil to US oil is declining, so which tells us that we might have a stronger dollar, because dollar and oil, if dollar goes up, oil comes down, that vice versa. So what I'm looking at on Canadian dollar, Japanese yen is we might see a move to this particular area. That is this is what we call the supply level. Then you can see a decline to this 897249. So any retracement you see to the upside is an opportunity for you to look for a bearish setup on CAD-JPY. So let's check the Euro AUD. So on Euro AUD, if you check the monthly time frames, it tells you that it is at the resistance level. As you can see, we are at the resistance level right here. So which tells you that, you know, after it hit this particular level, we have a weak rejection candle, a weak rejection candle. So we are now forming another weak rejection candle here. So if you go, let's go to the weekly time frame. So as you can see, the weak rejection candle closes with a long hammer candle, which tells you that this is a reversal candlestick. So any retracement you see to the upside, if it does not break this level, it's an opportunity for you to look for a bearish setup to 1.4. This might happen in, let's say, 3 to 4 weeks time. Just bookmark it or indicate it on your trading view and follow accordingly. So the next pair we want to check is the Euro JPY. So if you can check the Euro JPY on monthly time frame, we thought it has break to the downside, but last week we saw the move to the upside at that particular level. So this is the level I marked for my trading position. So you know, at here we see a very long rejection candle. Here too we see some move there, and here too serves as a support. It comes back to retest that support, it reject, it break the support to the downside. Instead of it to take it as resistance, it's breaking back to the downside. So what I'm looking at on Euro JPY is to the upside. So next week, and if you see this candle, it didn't close below this previous daily candle, it closes beside it, so we might see a move to the upside. So this is my own view on the Euro JPY. So if you check the 4-hour time frame, it tells you that you might move to the upside. So what I'm looking at here is a move to the upside from, if you just see a slight retracement here, then my target is at 147.528. So anything below this level, I'm not trading Euro JPY. If it break below this level, that means that we are now on bearish movement on the Euro JPY. So the last pair we want to check is the AUD JPY. AUD JPY, Euro JPY is at the almost at the same level. So on AUD JPY, on Monday we might see a decline to this particular area to retest this particular support level at 92179. Then we might see a movement to the upside. So my target is 93.781 on AUD JPY. So that's all for this week. That's all the pair I'm taking this week, and then I want you to take consciously to take caution in taking the trade. So because we have a lot of volatility this coming week. And then if you find this useful, educative, and then you find it very interesting, please click the like button, comment your opinion below. Let's see what you are thinking about the individual pair to. Let's share ideas, and your idea will be welcome, so I will reply you, and then we'll share our views together. So a big thank you to everybody that has been supporting and liking this channel for the first day until this day. So in the description box there is a link to the Telegram channel there. Please, if you want to be receiving my daily notification, daily trade alerts, because I usually drop free trades on the Telegram channel like every day. So just click the link in the description box, and then you do what, you join the Telegram channel. And then if you want to register the broker, we have a broker link in the description box. And if you want to take the FTMO, my Forex fund, that's the pro firm, click the link in the description box, and then you register, and then you can drop a message in the Telegram channel. We will in the Telegram group, we will walk you through how to do it successfully. So take care, have a good trading week, and don't forget to trade safely.